Hi, friends. It's Peggy from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. And we are just saying hi. We're going to make some cards and just spend a little time together today. Let me make sure we're live. I'm just going to check here. Okay, it says we're live. So let me get us going here. Okay, cool. It looks like we're live. Miss Roz, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And Renee, you made it on time today. Good job. Good job. How are you? How is everybody today on this Wednesday? Can you believe it's almost the end of February? Or February, as some people say. That's how it's actually spelled. Pam, good to see you today. And then I've got my YouTube people, Nancy, Massapequa, New York. Good to see you, Vicky, Polly. Massapequa, where actually is that, Nancy? Because when I fly to see my son, who's in Massachusetts, he's in the upper west corner of Massachusetts, and I fly into Albany. So where is Massapequa? I would be interested to know. Roz has my little pink flower. I love that. Love that little flower. And Vicky is in Arizona, and you're probably feeling the warm weather that we have too, Vicky. I hate to even tell you guys, it's 82 here today. Can you believe it? 82 degrees. It's so gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Of course, we really need the rain, and they've been talking about the fact that we might have some rain next week, which would be really wonderful. We could really use it. I'm going to get a little drink. That's the problem, is it's so dry. Oh, Nassau County, Long Island. Okay, you're way down there. Not beautiful, Long Island. Beautiful. But I think the whole state is gorgeous, actually. That whole area is so pretty. I'm going to be back there mid-March. I'm just so anxious to go see New York. I'll be in North Carolina and Massachusetts. I have to, you have to go back there. I do, and just like get my fill of that beautiful, beautiful area. Roz, in Florida, it's been hot there, but getting chilly again Friday. Yeah. Florida, although moist, our temperatures are a little more similar than the north. The southern temperatures are a little more similar. Colleen, good to see you. And I see Kay is watching. Welcome, Kay. 84 degrees for Vicky in Arizona, and Becky and Linda. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Well, I have a little, a fun little thing to show you. It's not a sneak peek in that it's a sneak peek from anything, Stampin' Up-ish. But yes, Roz is more humid. The Florida is much more humid. I have a little sneak peek in that this weekend is K 64 in North Carolina. Okay, I hope it's that warm when I go back there in March, because I'm like thinking, oh no, I hope it's not cold. Vicky, 90 yesterday in Arizona. Yikes, that's really warm. Kay, are you going to be at the on stage in Raleigh? I would sure love to meet you in person, Miss Kay. That would be lovely. Okay, I talked about a sneak peek. Carol, good to see you from Connecticut. So I'm going to turn you down. I'll put Ellie down. My daughter's birthday is this weekend. She's in her 40s. I won't give you the exact age. I don't know if she would want me to. She doesn't watch, my lives or anything. Linda, 50 in Pennsylvania. But, oh, you're not. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll meet you one time, Kay. Tracy, good to see you. I want to give you a little sneak peek of a card that when I make cards for my family, I usually just do whatever I want, kind of go all out. And I kind of want to show you what I'm still working on this card for her, but I'm going to switch you down and show you what I'm making for her birthday this weekend. Okay, I saw this somewhere, and this is like, I don't know, I'm just kind of making it up as I go. So you just, oh, Becky, your birthday's Friday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. So this is, I tucked this ribbon underneath and all around the back. And here's the back. And I put happy birthday. I mean, don't even ask me where these things are from. I just pull things out when I'm doing it for my family. I just pull out whatever I want. And I made it because we're going to be together. I'm going to just give it to her. We're going to have dinner together. And then you open it like this. And the ribbon comes all the way down here. And so I can tie a bow. And then here it is on the inside. And I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. This is that corner stamp set with from Celebration. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still working on it. But I have just, and I had to find, the reason it's black is because it uses, and it doesn't even fit all in the picture, does it? It uses a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And the only 12 by 12 actual cardstock I had was black. So I need to get some white. So that's why it's black. But then it ties up real pretty with a bow down here. I haven't tied it yet. But I've been just having so much fun playing with that. And someday I might, we might make one together. But I thought I'd just show you what I've kind of been playing with. And this is one of those birthday cake sets. And then I cut out from some of the DSP. And it's fun when you get to just play. You know, and I don't have to do anything, you know, I don't know. It's just fun to play. So I'm doing that for her for this. I'm just going to set it behind me because I want to keep it really safe. I don't want anything to touch it. Don't want any stray ink to get on there. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about the Cute as a Bee card class to go. And today's the last day for the pre-order. So I want to show you the cards that are in the class that you'll make 2 of each of these. And they are super cute. I came up with this one using, and let me show you. This is from the scrapbooking catalog. And I really am liking this bundle. If you don't have it, you really need it. And you can get it as part of the class to go. And I really like it because it has these hexagon dies. And so I took the hexagon dies and I made this cute little Easter basket. And I used the bee bodies and made the eggs. I don't want to show you too much because I want you to take the class and make 2 cards. And then this is a little bridge card that we'll make 2 of. And then this is a cute little hexagon card. So you'll get all the ingredients to make this. 2 each of those, each of the 3 of those. You know, I cough in the dry weather. I really do. You'll get a half a package of the darling Cute as a Bee. I want to say Cute as a Bug. It's Cute as a Bee designer series paper. And you'll get a full package. And I have it in my little plastic cover. Rainbow adhesive dots, which go with the, they're not part, you know, they didn't come all together. But I think they go so well with this paper. And then we're going to be using some of the Petunia Pop ribbon. So this is the class to go. It's $45 for everything except the bundle. And if you want to add the bundle on, it's $94.50. And the only reason is because that's the exact price of the bundle. No tax, no shipping from Stampin' Up! On the bundle. It's just the absolute price of the bundle plus the $45. And that comes to $94.50. And so email me, Peggy at prettypapercards.com today, because I'm closing this off at 6 o'clock my time tonight so I can get it ordered, because I want to get it out in the mail before I leave for On Stage on March 11th. So I'm going to get it in the mail on the 10th of March. And I have to order it from Stampin' Up. I order the products, and then they come, and then I make it for you. Denise, good to see you. And Becky Schlossnagel, good to see you. So the other thing I want to talk about is Celebration, because Friday, you guys, is the last day of Celebration, and we only have it once a year. It only has been 2 months, and it's going to be over. Free gifts with minimum purchase of $60 and a few items with a minimum purchase of $120. They added more goodies. The Alphabet a la mode dies are gone. We all bought them out because it was such a great deal. So everything else in the catalog, as far as I know, I think is available. And then if you want to get the starter kit, such a great deal. For $99, you get $125 worth of product of your choice. Is that Mr. Anthony? He usually puts that little X there. Hello, Anthony and Marsha Long. Good to see you guys. Starter kit special for $99, $125 in product of your choice, plus a stamp set, plus 2 sets of 10 each of Stampin' Write markers, or you could choose for the $99 to get $155 of product of your choice. And this only goes until Friday, so do not miss out. And we're going to use Celebration products today in our projects that we're making, because we only have a few more days, right? So one of the things we're going to use, which I really haven't used on our lives, is the fruit salad paper. And this paper, I know a lot of you probably have it. This is one side, and I don't know, I might have it kind of mixed up, I'm not sure. This is the other side. Such fun summer fruit. I have this piece in the front because I do love pomegranates, but I also love the back. And you know, I sat around, and my nose is, it's just allergies with this dry weather. This page is actually, I don't know why this is my favorite. Oh, thank you, Roz. The butterfly stamps are on low inventory. They were added as part of the additional added stuff for Celebration in the second month. So the butterfly stamps are on low inventory. Let me grab that. Celebration Beautiful Butterflies Photopolymer Stamp Set. So if you were hoping to get that as a free gift for a $60 with a $60 purchase, and then you could choose this as your free gift, snag those quick. I'm saying today, because this has been very, very popular. Okay, thank you so much, Roz. I so appreciate you. Anyway, this is my favorite paper, and we're going to use this today. I actually designed 2 different cards, and then I just decided we're just going to make one. So this is the first one I designed, because I was trying to pack in everything I could pack in. Hi, Holly, from Celebration. So this one, but you know what? Then I just didn't like it. Here's kind of my philosophy. I can make a card that I like, and I should say I didn't love it. I can make a card that I like, but that it doesn't necessarily make my heart happy. I want to love what I make. That is what makes my heart happy. That's why I stamp and create, is because I love what I do. I want to love what I do, and I want you to love what you do. You may not love what I do, but I want to try to show you a broad spectrum of things, but I want to encourage you to love what you do. Now, what I did for this card, I like it, but I don't love it. So then I made a second one that I loved, okay? But what I did with this one, I used this little sentiment here. It's a good day to celebrate. And this stamp set is free during celebration with a $60 order. This, you know what I love about this particular stamp set? Another free stamp set during celebration with a $60 purchase. I love these little roses. Do you see those little roses? So this is a tree that you put on two different, this is the foliage of the tree, and these are the two trunks, two different trunks, and some clouds and some grass and some leaves and a fence. And then these little guys you can put inside the tree. And you've got shamrocks, which I was going to use. Oh, did you just order that, Vicki? Okay. Shamrocks coming up in March, hearts, roses, and Easter eggs. So that's why it's called Pick a Season. But I hadn't even used this set, and I really wanted to use the roses. I love roses. Okay, so I made 3 trees. I used that paper that I really liked. And then I made 3 trees, and then I put the roses on the trees, and then I used that sentiment. And oh, just for here, I wanted to show you because I recently discovered that I could use this die from the Round We Go dies, and I could use that scallop edge and put it right down there. Can you even see that? I don't even know if you can even see it, but do you see that scallop edging down there? So I thought that was so cute. Yes, pick a season. So I made this card, and I did it, 3 different kind of color combos. Those 2 are blue, the blueberry, and this is azure afternoon. But what happened was I thought, I like this card, but I don't love this card. So I made another card. I do this frequently because that just happens. I'm like, I like it, but I don't love it. So then I proceeded to make a card that I loved. And I love this card. So this is the one we're going to make because I love it. And I cannot stop using heart-shaped. This is available with a $120 order. It's available free through celebration just for the next 3 days with a $120 order. And I'm telling you, if you don't have this, you absolutely must get it in the next 3 days. It's only available for the next 3 days. And it's a bundle that comes with a die set. I didn't even get out the die set because I'm not using it. I love the die set. I love the stamp set. I love the fonts. I love the sentiments. I can't even say how much I love this bundle. And I love the dies. And I wanted to use the roses, okay? And I had not really used that sentiment. And I love that paper. I love the pomegranates. And I like because I'm like a pastel girl, right? Okay. And so we're also going to use, this is nothing to do with celebration, but I like this lattice work from Linked Together. This is a die set that's part of a neat bundle in the new spring mini catalog. So I wanted to use that. And then I put my sentiment on a stitched circle die from Stitched Shapes. I wanted to show you all this before we get started. I also used, to go with, this is Petal Pink, and to go with Petal Pink, I'm using, and here, Ellie got a hold of this, and I'm still using this ribbon, but she got a hold of this spool and kind of tore it up. But I love this ribbon. Again, nothing to do with celebration, but it just goes so beautifully. And it goes with my, making something I really love. So this is what we're going to make. So let's get started. And I'll just show you how to make this card. And then on the inside, I just put a whole bunch of roses. I mean, you got to do it, right? Of course, Anthony. Of course it's pink. You got to have pink. Plus, I noticed, I was looking at my blog, and I'll talk about this as we kind of go today. I was looking at my blog, and I noticed that I have been doing a lot of green lately, green and yellow, which is fine. But I'm like, oh my gosh, where is my pink? I have to get my pink in there. So we're going to have a little light pink today, and I'll be posting this tomorrow. Okay, so our card base is the standard 8.5 by 5.5, and scoring, and we're going to score here at 4.25, and then I'm going to fold, and then I'm going to burnish that line to fold it over real well. And I'll tell you something that happened. So for some reason, my blog post, so I make a blog, I post to my blog 5 days a week. I try to post 5 days a week, right? And so I'm going to talk about my little story, and I'm going to make a card at the same time. I hope you don't mind. So this is Petal Pink cardstock 4 by 5.25. And after I post to my blog, I have a service that I use that goes like on the internet and says, gosh, did Peggy post to her blog? If she did, we are going to send that blog post to all of her subscribers to her blog, and we will send it to their email addresses. And that's what the company does. And I have used this company for quite a long time, and with no problems. And for some reason, all of a sudden, this company has been messing up and not sending my posts to my people, to my subscribers. And you might be one of those subscribers. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know that because I have it sent to me also, and my husband. And so I'm asking I didn't get a copy of my blog post. This is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And my husband did not get a copy. I'm like, honey, did you get a copy of my blog post? And he's like, no. So all that to say, this is not good. So I've had to change to a different company. And this is a big to-do. So this has all been going on. And if you maybe had subscribed and were wondering what is going on with Peggy's blog posts and why are we not getting our blog posts that we signed up for, that is what has happened. Just some mistakes. And I don't know why. But anyway, hopefully I'm very confident it is all fixed now. We had a test, and then I think a new blog post that was supposed to have gone out by the old company went out just a short time ago. So I'm very, very happy, and I had been very, very frustrated. So that's my long story of what's been going on with my blog the past couple days, and I'm really very thankful that it's hopefully getting fixed. Okay, now this is a lattice kind of die from a bundle called Link Together. Yes, you're exactly right, Tracy. It's always something. Thank you, Linda. But hopefully it's all over. And I do have a computer guy that helps me, and he has been helping me. Okay, I'm going to run this through one more time because it looks like there's just a little tad bit on the bottom that didn't get through. Yeah, those are those technical things that they're supposed to happen when you're not even looking, and we're supposed to get to create, and that is something that is supposed to happen in the background, and we don't even we pay the company for that to happen. So I expect all is to be well now. That is my expectation. Okay, yes. Now we're looking good. Okay, now I'm going to take out my little take your pick tool. And we'll just brush this little guy, brush all those little things out. Okay. Let's see, we've still got a few little stragglers there. because we are the ones who like the creating, right? We like to create and play with colors, and it's the technology that we want to happen in the background. Okay. Let me set this over to the side. I really love this lattice work die. I think it's very pretty. Whoopsie. And this is another one of those cards. Being the last few days of celebration, I'm really trying to put as much celebration as I can in here, as many celebration items as feasibly, I can in a card that look good and blend, that type of thing. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do now, because we're going to tie a ribbon around this piece, we want to go ahead and glue our lattice. You love this die, Holly? I do too. It's, one thing I like about it is that it's small. We do have some, or we have in the past, that are large, kind of might take the whole card. I like this one because it's smaller. And if you had a card that was in the portrait, you can just move it around. I don't know, I think it's a little more flexible. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put dots. Not a lot of glue, just a little bit of glue. Definitely dots in the four corners. But we don't need an awful lot. We just need a little, and I don't want it smearing around at all. So just tiny, tiny dots. And really, that's about it. Just a few dots. And then the trick is to get it pretty much even. Now, I know if I were Anthony, I would measure. But I'm doing the eyeball system. Okay, just a little eyeball system, and hope that it works. Now I do see that I have a few areas where it's pulling up a little. Maybe I might do my little trick. Remember my trick that I used the other day? If you were with me the other day, you saw my little trick where I put a little glue on an extra piece, and then I just kind of run it under like that, and then it should get enough to hold that down without being too much. And I think that's working. And I'll do it again on this side. I think that is working. Okay. Now we're going to tie our ribbon. And again, when I use ribbon, I always want you to know that you can tie a knot. You do not have to tie a big fancy bow like I like to. Feel free to tie a knot, or, another thing you could do in this case that would look just fine is you could just put your ribbon right over like that. Okay, in fact, let's do that. Let's just do that just for fun, just to show you a different way of doing it. And what I'm doing is opening my drawer here and pulling out a little Scotch tape. We're going to just do a little, I'll show you just another way to do it, because I know that for some of you, you absolutely, you see a bow and you just go, what, a bow? No bows. But let me just show you how you can use ribbon in a different way. So let's put the ribbon where we might want it, on the left side of the paper, kind of like this, and I'm going to fold it over here. Wow, there's our beautiful pomegranate pattern. And I'm going to just put some regular Scotch tape here. This is the magic tape. Nothing fancy. And then I'm going to pull my ribbon up, get another piece of my Scotch tape ready. And just pull that up like that. And I'm using my fingernails to just really make sure that that is adhering to the paper. I do that because, again, we're in a dry climate here, and that looks very nice. So you don't have to tie a fancy bow, okay? If you wanted to, you could put a little ribbon under there and tie a little knot. But I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like that, and we'll just see how that looks, just to be a little different. And then with our glue, we can move that around and make sure we position it nicely there. Got a little glue outside. I mean, I just think that in itself is the basis for a really beautiful card. You know, you can decorate however you want on top of that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Monochromatic. Yes. Anthony, thank you. Eyeball system is the best. You're so kind. That, you know, that just looks lovely. And here's the difference, okay? There's the difference. And this actually, the one on the left, is more mailable, I would say, easier to mail, okay? And we're just going to do a couple of different things here with this one. Rather, we're just going to try out a couple of different things. So right now, I'm going to, let me see here. I have another piece of basic white, and I'm going to get my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and my stylish shapes. Seriously, if you do not have these, I so encourage you to get these dies. I have actually 2 sets because I do so much die cutting because of the classes that I do, and I think this is the size I use. Let me, no, that's the bigger one. Let me test here. That's it. Okay. These stitch dies are so versatile. These are a must in your craft room. And I'm just going to cut this circle. I'm going to stamp my sentiment after I cut because in this case I just want to position it better. Okay. I'm just going to run that through just like that. And just to be different this time, I did decide this before I ever started, that in the sample I used Calypso Coral ink, but with this one I want to give it a try with Tuxedo Black Memento ink, just for fun. Okay, just for fun. I just think it might, I don't know, I just want to try it. We'll see what we think. And I want to make sure to get plenty of ink. This is a different type of ink. The Tuxedo Black is different than our other ink. Normally I would not say pound on the ink pad. Usually we say kiss it. But with the Tuxedo, the ink pad is just different, and I want to make sure to get plenty of ink on there. And then we're just going to stamp. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. I really like this sentiment. Okay, and now we're going to use those cute little roses from the Pick a Season stamp set, the little roses. Okay, here we go. And this time I am going to use Calypso Coral. And we're just going to stamp these just around. Okay. I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to want to put some inside the card. So we'll adhere our sentiment circle with a couple of dimensionals. Now we are going to add some bling. We must have bling. Whoops. And of course, we're going to use these Celebration purple adhesive back sequins, but you know, I've never thought they were purple. They have 4 different colors, and I don't know. These might be purple. These are probably light purple, but these are definitely pink and white. And I'm going to be so disappointed after Friday that we can't get them anymore because they're just so beautiful. These have been some of my absolute favorites. Again, like I told you, this card, I'm using items that I really love because that makes me happy. And so you like it all the same color. You don't really prefer the black. Okay, good to know, Georgia. Whoops. There's something funny about that one. I'm going to leave that. Well, we've got to give it a test. We got to see what we think. So it's good to do it a couple of different ways. Now we're going to put some more roses on the inside and on our envelope. So let's get our roses out. These 3 little cute roses, they're very delicate, they're very dainty, and you can just stamp a whole bunch of them all over. Look at that. Now for the postman, I don't know. For the postman, I'm really just giving him 1 stamp of 3. I'm not going to go all out for the postman. Renee likes the black ink because it stands out. Look at that. We have different opinions, differing opinions. So here are the two choices. I'll move the envelope so we can really see clearly and make our decision. Okay, there we go. There is the darker ink, the black ink, and the Calypso Coral ink. And the black ink doesn't have a bow, and the Calypso Coral ink does have a bow. So I will save these both aside, and this is going to be the gift for next week, the prize. So the winner is going to get to choose whichever one he or she would like. I think it might depend. I think it could depend. If you're going through something really difficult, like maybe a death or something like that, I'm thinking this one might be the better one because it's not quite as frilly. This is a little more serious, but that's just my opinion. That's just what I'm kind of thinking. I think I'm more prone to this because, well, I love bows. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, let me turn you up. There we go. Thank you guys for sticking with me through our little, do you like it this way? Do you like it that way? That was fun though. And we got to see some of the celebration items in a little bit different manner. And I hope you've gotten everything you want from Celebration. If you haven't, be sure you order before Friday. You've got today, tomorrow, and Friday. And then also don't forget about my B card class to go. I really have had quite a great response to it. So the pre-order time closes off tonight at, well, let me see, it's in about 2 hours and 20 minutes because I need to get the order in so that I can get the cards made before I go to on stage. So if you want that B class, email me pretty quickly at Peggy@prettypapercards.com. Now, if you only want the PDFs, and I do a tips and tricks video, you can get the PDFs. I don't send them out until I send out the class, which will be March 10th. But you can get the PDFs after that. They're $25. And I'm working really hard on getting my PDF page. I have a tutorial page on my blog, and I'm working hard at getting that updated so that you can get those anytime. It's not really updated, but I'm working at it. But with all this other stuff that's been going on with my blog, I don't have it as updated as I want. So if you want any of my PDFs for the classes that I've sold, email me and I can get that for you. Okay, the prize from last week was the paper butterfly accents, and these are so much fun. Last week we made a card with these and they were lots of fun. So the winner is Peggy Barker, and her name is spelled P-E-G-G-I-E, where mine is P-E-G-G-Y. So Peggy Barker, she's watched me for a long time. And Peggy, congratulations. I don't actually think I have your physical address, your mailing address. So I will try to reach out to you. Please send me your, email me your mailing address so that I can get these to you, because you are going to love them. Congratulations to my name friend, Peggy Barker. I'm really happy that you won. And you guys come back Friday. We're going to do a fun fold card using, for the last time, our celebration products. But we're going to do a fun fold card because I like to do fun fold cards on Friday. So, okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.